Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Land Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Lilith daily today. Of course today is going to be a daily. We have no run from Europa. It is a Friday night. People are out, I think it's a party it's called, is what when you meet other people and hang out with them. I think we've been playing pretty well. Our track record on the dailies recently is relatively solid, at least for the ones that we've done. None really ranking out of the top 1,000 recently, so I'm feeling pretty good about our performances lately. This one looks like the kind of one that's more dictated by performance than tricks. Sometimes that works out well for me, sometimes it doesn't. Midas Touch is really good, though. I say it's not dictated by tricks so much, admittedly, without really knowing whether or not that's actually going to be true, because it just goes down to the chest or the dark room. I can't really tell whether that's the negative or the Polaroid right now, but it means we're not looking at any like self-sacrifice room trickery in order to get to the maximum level that you can get in the game, at least. So things like damage bonus are probably going to be, you know, disproportionately really important, even though they're always really important. Even more so than just finding a trick that vaults you past, like, you know, 15,000 players. Well, let's be realistic. Normally it's not 15,000. It probably vaults you past like a couple thousand. That looks like a new room to me. So Midas Touch is BEA beautiful if we can just get any form of invincibility. It doesn't have to be persistent as much as I would like it to be. It doesn't have to be, you know, Unicorn Stump, although I would totally take that over Box of Friends, which is not a very common sentiment to have about items on Lilith. Box of Friends is pretty integral to the Lilith experience, but I would compromise that for this. It's a tough one, man, because these things are like just spiders. But there's so many of them that I do kind of want to pop Box of Friends. But I know that our boss room is probably right around the corner because we're on the first floor. Just give me a bomb so I could access that Tinted Rock and maybe get more bombs to access the chest. And then give me more bombs out of that one so we can access the other chest. And then all of a sudden, you know, Bob's your uncle. But taking our sweet time here. If we wanted to, we could destroy... Oh, that's good. We could destroy a bunch of enemies with Midas Touch to get a bunch of money, possibly spawn an arcade on the next floor. Whether or not that's worth that, I don't know. It kind of seems like maybe we should use that if we get hit by an enemy. Sweet, we get like 2 cents out of it. Otherwise, maybe it's a point of like last resort. Oh my god, it's like all big rooms. So we totally could have used this on the last floor. Oh, this is a clusterfuck. I'm looking at this room and I'm like, ah shit, this is a disaster. What's up with these new rooms, Tyrone? Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. It's fucked because we've got to try to line up Lilith to actually hit these enemies. And it's not even lining up Lilith. Whoa! It's lining up Incubus, which is more difficult because it lags behind you a little bit. No, don't even try to sneak through here, man. You don't want no part of this. From the start of this run in the game, James West, Tame in the West, so remember the name. Don't you dare spawn any fucking spiders. This room's bullshit. I try to be a positive person. This is the thanks I get. You like my new strat? Drive by Incubus. Sometimes it works. There's one down. Nice. I can't believe that we did that. I do want to try to get one more cent quickly. Come on, just like having 5 cents is an advantage if we can get it. And then our boss is Ragman. Ragman living in the Isaac. He sore does the wants to suck on my dick. Ragman. Oh, what do you mean you're suing me for Slender Man? Oh, that's Slender Man, not Slender Man. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Keep walking into the gravy boat. Oh my god, those freaking curveballs, man, every time. Anyway, we got him killed. I don't really care. Let's head down to the next floor. That floor sucked. That was awful. We didn't take too much damage relative to what I think a lot of people will take. So that's not just me firing clandestine shots at Mathis. Chemical Peel's good. Hard to hit an enemy, but being able to, you know, do a little bit more damage when we hit them adds up. No doubt about it. So yeah, jump down here, please. Kind of like these areas that are a little bit more segmented, because it means that as long as we just get Incubus firing down the path, then we got no issues, right? At least we should have no issues. The Problem comes with those turrets, which are more annoying to avoid in there. We will go to our curse room. You know, we are playing as Lilith, so getting a Cambion Conception increment is pretty important, especially if we can do so in a constructive fashion. Like, it's mostly just it's kind of getting a silver lining, I guess, out of having taken damage, but in our present situation, I think we'll explore a little bit more first. In our present situation, I actually might find opportunities like that, which is why I was a little pissed to not have a chance at an arcade. I'm like, we could have had, you know, IV bag and maybe cranked on that, gotten some red hearts, etc., etc. No Farkin consumables, man. Alright, double Incubus, less useful against this guy than against Ragman, just because this guy's going to be a little bit wilier. It's probably a little unlikely that we're going to, you know, wedge him behind our shots and just kind of keep it like that for a while. So we're just going to hope that he hits his own bombs, and if so, then our life is easy. Little Horn probably a little easier than Ragman overall, but just not as easy. We don't get as much of a boost from the double Incubus, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It wasn't so bad. Pentagram's good. Rotten Baby's really good and is guaranteed damage, which I think is kind of important. When I say guaranteed damage, I mean I don't have to aim at something to hit it. This is going to put us on 1 HP, though, which scares the shit out of me. Good news! Hagalaz Rune! That's not actually that good news, but... So we got a couple options. One is crack these red chests, the other one's crack the skulls. I'm going to crack into the red chest. We got 1 cent out of it. We also got a key, which could allow us to buy a spirit heart from the shop. And our red chest contains 2 bombs. I think I'm going to go to the shop, try to buy a spirit heart. I really wish that I didn't have to, but I think it's a sensible choice. Okay, there is no spirit heart on the shop. We could have bought the card. I think that's a pretty good choice, but I bought a bomb, and the reason I did is so I can get into our secret room. Inside of our secret room, we pick up 2 bombs. Okay, you're starting to see the flow chart here. Now we'll look for our second secret room. Just hoping maybe we can get the second secret room with one of those. Please be here. Okay, second secret room has HP on it. That was a really roundabout way to make that happen, but I think that it's important for our overall survival. Yeah, this is a tough daily. A lot of people are going to die on that floor or this floor, I think. Depending on, you know, what lies in our item room here. Flooded caves are no joke to begin with, and then, you know, combine that with the fact that low HP, and I think a lot of people probably... Ooh, we'll go back and get that one. That one's for daddy. We're gonna, what I'm trying to get at is this floor is gonna be a bottleneck, I think, for a lot of players. So, if we can actually get, look, we're gonna have to touch this battery charge. Maybe? Come on, Rotten Baby. I don't want to touch this battery charge right now if I don't have to. Yes! I can't wait too long. I'm gonna give it 5 seconds. 1 more, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. We got him. Holy crap. I think that was pretty intelligent, actually. I don't know if it cost us too much time to be worth it. Almost dodged right into that. I mean, we gotta keep our eyes open because we do still have a second chance at a deal with the devil, you know? Did I say a second chance at a deal with the devil? I just mean a chance at a deal with the devil. Having double Rotten Baby is a huge advantage for us. Like, actually an enormous advantage for us. Advantage for us to be able to output twice as many flies. That's basically going to deal, like, almost all of our damage right now. I mean, the incubuses are nice, and we do have, you know, we do have Pentagram and Chemical Peel. To a smaller extent, Chemical Peel. But we're not doing no damage, but certainly our flies are our go-to right now. Probably use our box of friends on this mob trap room. We don't have to do the mob trap room just yet if we don't want to. Having a bomb allows us to find our secret room. We also have to keep in mind that boss rush is pretty important on this one, so... 2 keys, okay. We have to keep in mind that boss rush is pretty important on this one. So we still need to get our time up a little bit. I do think triple shot is good, even though a lot of people seem to disagree. Let's try it. Right now, not super pleased, but I'm not feeling the burn too bad here. That's not meant to be political. Don't take feeling the burn away from me. I live in Canada, you know. I can say that without it being a political statement. I think it's particularly good as Incubus, or with Incubus, because it makes us less likely to miss a shot. And really, as long as we're hidden with something, I'm relatively pleased. That looks like our second secret room to me. We won't have our shit available for the boss fight. That's okay. Second secret room is Rusted Key. I'm okay with this. And we may be out of here by 10 minutes, which is like even a little bit slower than I'd like to be, but not horrible by any means as far as like our time for this point in the game. Probably stands to get better as well. So we got an extra 35% chance or whatever of a deal with the devil. We can be in the same position pretty much by picking up one, like the Eternal Heart that's back there. Hey, how much you want to bet that NL's gonna forget the Eternal Heart? Put your money where your mouth is, motherfucker. I'm going back for it right now. The run continues to get a little better, slowly but surely, getting a good exploration bonus. That's fine. You know, extra commitment on my behalf, I feel, to exploring here. And it's weird, if you look at the items on the right, you'd be like, this run's pretty good. KB Conception, minus touch, health up, damage up, Rotten Baby. Triple shot, and even Little Chad when you're low on HP is solid, but we're really just lacking HP. 3 is going to be okay, but it'd be really nice if this item, or if this run happened while we were Isaac, we'd have 6 HP right now and not be sweating it at all. Arcade is very, very interesting. Kind of want to wait until we have a little bit of Spirit Heart protection, just so that I'm not putting myself too much on death's door by playing it, but if we can get an IV bag and milk it for this floor, I'd be thrilled. We could probably make something happen with KB and Conception. If we get KB and Conception to play out with to pay out with Dark Bum or something like that, that might be our seam. That might be what guarantees us access to, you know, to not dying. It's kind of a weird way to describe that, but hopefully you got my point across at least. You know, it does give us access to not dying. Not a secret room up there, which is good to know. We will go to our item room first, because I do think there's invincibility somewhere. Spoonbender's really good. Well worth the key that we spent to get here, even if we can't go to our shop. Of course, we don't know what was in our shop either way, but you get the idea. So I say we just keep it moving right now. We are reaching kind of a point of decadence as Lilith in the fact that we don't have to use Box of Friends to kill enemies like these. And, you know, with no damage upgrades, we would be in that position. We'd be like, oh shit, this is horrible. In our current position, our damage, that was bullshit and you know it, mister. That bomb was bullshit. That's alright. If it's meant to be, we still have a chance at our deal with the devil here. But this feels like a second secret room sort of situation to me, but I don't want to try on like both vertexes. Alright, so we took legitimate damage on this floor. I'll own up to that. That's alright. Just gets us closer and closer to KB and Conception, right? That's the way I'm going to choose to think about it. May actually be able to buy something from our shop on this floor. Humbling Bundle plus Invincibility plus Midas Touch would be like really good from a daily score perspective. Our shop contains Red Candle, which is, as far as I'm concerned, not replaceable. Like, we can't replace Box of Friends with Red Candle. At least not right now. Let's hold up on this black heart. I do want it, but I'm not going to take it right now. Maybe we'll wait till just before we go into the boss fight, just so we still have that protection for a deal with the devil context. And we're going to backtrack anyway, so we might as well leave all that stuff back there too, is my thinking. Probably should, you know, a good takeaway from this floor, use Box of Friends more frequently. See what this card is. Judgment. I think we blow this Judgment up in the hopes of getting a better deal with the devil chance. Great payout there. Holy Christ, that's actually amazing. And yeah, we're still trying to get out of this floor. 14 minutes is probably a more realistic finish for us. Oh, thank you, Midas Touch, I guess, but I didn't go back and pick up the black card, so I just fucked up our deal with the devil chance. I left the black card back there. Very potentially grave mistake, depending on what we missed on this deal with the devil. Mostly just a stupid mistake, too, like completely preventable. Now there's no reason to pick up this black card until the next floor, so let's just move along and, you know, I'll try to wash my shame from myself. Look who we got our shame on now. What do we got in our cursed room? Ah, it's good. Humbling, or Contract from Below. That's a very solid selection. I'm happy with Rusted Key right now. Nothing from Cambion Conception yet. We got to be getting pretty close. Double chests. Oh my lord. Look at that. We're up to like 40 cents almost. Oh, it's not even a blood bank, so there's no Cambion Conception happening here. We'll drop a bomb in regardless. And yeah, that was well worth the investment. So all we're looking for now, you know, we're going to be a little slow. I accept that. We're looking for Secret Room, which will be here. And maybe we buy something from our shop. Sorry, Key Beggar. You're not ready for this world. Cause my body too bootylicious for you, Key Beggar. 1430 makes things a little tight on this run. 1430 time-wise, like we really want to get the boss rush. As Lilith, that's where you can make up a lot of utility for sure. We don't want Red Candle. We don't care about a battery charge. Maybe we'll buy the Spirit Heart for protection. Everything else is good to go. No second Secret Room. I'm not worried about using my bombs for that right now. Well, I am worried about it. That's why I'm not going to do it, I suppose. Down to the next floor. Tight for time. Dumb damage. Some tactical mistakes on that floor. Life goes on. You know, we gotta... It's more about how we deal with what might have been a mistake that has zero consequence. You know, maybe a deal with the devil wasn't in the cards there for people who played perfectly. But it probably was. So, you know, there is also the chance that that was our seam. Maybe as a result of not using, or not getting that deal with the devil, we actually will have access to Brimstone or something on this deal with the devil. But, you know, I would always prefer to get the deal with the devil as opposed to, you know, hold off for the next one. Because all other things being equal, we may have cost ourselves one deal with the devil on the whole run. Which can be, it can be determining. Determinant? I don't know. It makes it sound like a young adult novel when you add "ent" at the end of it. Like The Revenant. Isn't that just Leonardo DiCaprio is like a 13-year-old boy trying to run away from the government or something? It's dystopian future, near future civilization. I'm joking, of course. 15 minutes. Want to be out of here in the next 2 minutes. Or the next 4 minutes with an Emperor card. I'll take either or. Either/or sounds like another great young adult piece of fiction. Yo, though. Yeah, Rotten Baby, look, I'm not insulting you. You're my star player right now. But I need you to be even better. I need you to carry the team on your back completely. You know, like LeBron James taking Cleveland to the finals before he went to the Heat, not after. Like, you know, with no supporting cast, I need you to hold me down here. DJ Khaled style. Thank God we bought another Spirit Heart to protect our deal with the devil interests here. Sure. I don't really love the idea of using this here, but let's use it. Sort out these dingles quickly. Double keys. Don't dislike it. Any chance this is our secret room? Yes. Yes, there is. It is not. Any chance this is? Yes, of course. It is. Okay. That is actually pretty useful. I'm going to throw a bomb down here just to speed up our travel as well. If we can find access to like a hub or something, that could actually be pretty important. I could skip an item room or a shop if I had to. I'd rather not. We're going to get a deal with the devil here, so we don't have to pull any tricks. Judas the Shadow. We respawn as Judas, though. I don't know what that does for us, but if we find the opportunity to play as Judas, maybe with Incubus, I sort of see that as being a positive. That was too many bombs to spend there. We do get access to our shop as well. Yeah, I mean, I think it might be advantageous for us to not be Lilith on this run. But I don't know. It might also be a catastrophic mistake. Steam sale. Plenty of money. I'm not going to take it all simply because time is, like, real freaking tight. We're also not going to have Box of Friends for the boss fight because I popped it on Greed. Probably a little short-sighted. Greed's not that bad. We're going to be out of here by 18 minutes. That's going to be so tight for time. Double... Oh, well, not double Dark One. One Dark One. One Little Horn. Okay. Most important... Well, maybe not most important. Unimportant thing. Don't let this fuck up your damage penalty as bad as you're letting it fuck up your damage penalty right now. You're doing okay. Throw a bomb down here, get an Emperor card. Throw a Hail Mary. That's alright. Don't get hit. Thank you. Deal with the devil. Speedball. Our deal with the devil is Krampus fight. That's real nasty, man. I think we try to come back as Dark Judas right now. Get that damage bonus. Start kicking ass on the next floor. We should still have Box of Friends. You extinguish the fires, you dickhead! Where am I supposed to go to get hit now? There's no opportunity. Hey! Lump of coal was good, though. Okay, I don't know. Let's... boss rush is too important to pass up. So, sorry, curse room, but fuck the curse room for now. We have to just pick a direction and go for it. You know, like a 1 in 4 chance of getting in there. Could be worse. At least our item room's on the way. As far as Cambion Conception goes, Leech is a little bit underwhelming, but it can be really good, especially if we need the HP. Purity is, nothing wrong with that. I can't believe we're going to be a little too slow here. In all likelihood, at least. That hurts me deep down in my soul. Not having any bombs to get out of here because I used them trying to find teleportation cards. Dang it, son. Come on. We will go to our shop. Buy cards. Hope for an Emperor card. There's a way out. I can feel it. It's alright. It's the grind that makes this special. Now, blank card is irrelevant. Take that. Rewind it back. Sure got the shit to make a booty go smack. Still doable. Still plausible. Implausible. Yeah, I think we're going to have to accept that we're probably not doing boss rush here. Oh, we need that. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we can still do it, but we're coming up to the point where we have to beat Mom's heart so quickly, or sorry, Mom so quickly that it's just unlikely. You know, each one of these rooms taking 10 seconds is or 2 seconds is helping a lot. Where's the last one? Theoretical possibility. Yes! Yes! Worth it! Just like ran into it with Midas Touch. Sweet. Okay, we'll take a fly item. And we'll tough out this first wave while we don't have any form of or any extra Box of Friends charges. Thank you, the gate. Pretty much killed the frail, almost at least. Oh, okay. So honestly, I think making it in here gives us like a leg up on the competition, the likes of which I find it difficult to put into words because I already play pretty quickly. Most of the time, if I'm finding it hard to get into boss rush, I think a lot of the average player is going to find it hard. Remember, I'm not saying I play particularly well all the time. I'm just saying my style is to play pretty quickly. So if I'm struggling for boss rush on a run, usually to me that means I've made a colossal tactical mistake somewhere down the line, or it's just a hard-ass run to get to boss rush on, which is, I think that's the conclusion I'd glean from this one right now. So I feel like we're in a really good spot point-wise just by making it here. Now, Lilith is amazing on boss rush, but not particularly strong on Hush. So it would be in our best interest to get a lot stronger if we could get that happening. I'd be over the moon. Okay, we got an enemy that shoots us Monstro too, so it can teleport pretty easily and shoot as well. Probably shouldn't have stood directly there, but I was hoping for something like that. Every extra leech adds a lot. Every extra rotten baby adds a lot. Every extra incubus adds proportionately less because they get further and further back in the chain. It becomes tough to hit things. Okay, golden heart. I don't mind. What are you? Pestilence. Okay, no problems there. Get revenge for that bullshit hit that got me last time. Little horn. Also no problems. Although him moving around a lot is going to be real annoying for from a leech-based standpoint. Blend it in up here. There we go. I like this because the rotten babies, it really doesn't matter where they are in line. Like, they're going to just absolutely wreck face regardless of where they're at. So I'm trying to, like, make some moves, get some more incubuses in line here. We should be out of here in a time fashion that allows us to still have a chance at Hush. And of course, you know, on a daily you want to do Hush. The only situation in which I will not do Hush is the situation in which we will die by doing Hush. So I would really like to have a chance to do Hush, but You know, we're gonna have to take a look at it as it happens. Bad damage. Changes our purity stat. Our purity aura. We got, like, really low rate of fire. Really high speed. Look at how many of these, like, stupid protector flies we got now, too. That's the item you always want to be doubling with Box of Friends. You want 9 flies guarding your, guarding the vertices of the map here. They're not the vertexes, technically. They're the faces of the map. We may want to stop popping Box of Friends just so we have it immediately on the next floor. Like, realistically, do we need much more damage? I would say probably not. That was incredibly stupid of me, but HP-wise, we're still okay. It will slow us down if we stop popping Box of Friends, but it won't slow us down by that much. Obviously, try to save that till the end. Remember, it's not doubling our familiars every time. It's just adding 1. So at a certain point, you're getting diminishing returns. Still not done. So we definitely could have popped 1 more, like, completely risk-free. Completely risk-free. Where we're fighting Carrion Queen. It sort of works. Scapular. And now we'll get the hell out of here. And unfortunately, oh, no bombs left to get that Tinted Rock. That was dumb. But unfortunately, you know, Rusher's work is never done. We got to go pretty hard on this floor to try to get Hush realistically happening. That was a great start. Well done. I'm not going to pick up the HP because we may actually want to die on this floor to respawn as Dark Judas. And, you know, why double down on the damage penalty if we don't have to? Can't even get into that room yet. Infested doesn't bother me. Thank you for at least being a good pill. That room can basically suck it. That's not going to be a secret room. Okay, I want to be out of here by 27:30. I think that's a realistic time for us to be out of here. Just looking for Tinted Rocks. Doing a cursory glance for those. Don't see any. Could be a secret room, huh? Was not. We only have 2 bombs. Might want to be a little more cautious with those. AAA battery. Assuming the Cancer Trinket actually is doing what it's supposed to do here, which I'm just kind of taking it at face value that it will. I think we're better off with this Cancer Trinket. Yeah, I can spend 2 keys on this. Well, it's another familiar. Let's look at it the positive way. That's definitely a second secret room. Might be getting close to the boss fight. Ooh, it's fairly good. That's not our boss fight. That's not our boss fight at all. I knew I was gonna do that. As soon as I came in there, I was like, it's destined. Joker card? Joker card. Well, obviously, ideally, our best play is a, getting a natural deal with the devil. And then having the opportunity to use this Joker card on the next floor or the floor after if we live that long. Double addicted pills, not really worth it. Alright, the Fallen, this is huge. Give us a good deal with the devil item and then a good deal with the devil. That's a decent deal with the devil item. This is not very good. It's not. The nail is not good enough for us, considering it would replace our spacebar item, which we can't afford to have happen right now. Let's not do that room until we have to. Sure. You know what? I'll pick it up. At this point, we've decided not to kill ourselves on this floor. Probably not going to roll with that. All right. You know what? When I said let's not do this room just yet, what I meant is let's do this room immediately. Gertie Jr. Now we're sharing the same dream. Doesn't really work for Gertie Jr. I'll admit when it doesn't work. This room is Hagalas. Great opportunity to use it. There was a Tinted Rock up here, apparently. Man, dead ends all over the place. But hey, it's a good thing. At least the dead ends are happening early on. I really think if we beat Hush and beat the game after beating Hush, we stand a fantastic chance of ranking extremely well today. This is a pretty hard Lilith run that never really hit a point where, you know, I would expect the average player, not to be insulting, but it never really hit the point where I would consider an average player to have a comfortable run. certainly, you know, the possibility of victory exists, and I did leave some stuff on the table, you know. A couple of deals with the devil that could have actually happened for me, but all I'm trying to say is that this one, you know, you didn't get Guppy on the first floor. It's not just like a, you know, put it on cruise control. So I do think that it's going to be a lot of divergence on this run between players, depending on a variety of factors. So I did just want to check this out. Do we have the Polaroid? Okay, we do. So we're probably going to the chest. Figure I want to get KMB Conception if possible. At least take us closer to KMB Conception. Plus, Aura just gave us like a huge speed bonus. And we're good on time. That's the other thing that I probably should have tried to articulate earlier. Time-wise, we're like completely okay. I think, overestimate the amount of time it takes me down here. I'm not going to worry about half-heart intervals because I do think that little Chad's going to be paying out enough that I'm not concerned about it. We'll probably get enough HP fast enough to not be under the gun. I don't really want to do boss trap room. Could be persuaded, but it would have to be quite the... It's like pretty good, actually. We'll see. If the Mom's Heart fight is like right here, right now, that is the only place that I want to be. You know, watching the world wake up from history. If the Mom's Heart fight is not right here, which is looking increasingly likely, then I think we might skip it. Unfortunately, we could always Joker card out, actually, and then get the benefit out of that. Might get a natural Joker, though. I think we should use our Joker. We should try. You never know. Could be like a cricket's head in there or something. Come on, come on. There we go. He was dead. If I come out and he's alive, I'm going to be real pissed. Okay, so we come in there, crack it open with our bombs. Yes, take that, please. We have to go a little quick. Gotta go a little faster than this. I'll admit that readily. Oh, we can't come in here because we picked up HP. Disregard. Okay, blow this up. Secret room. Yes, our secret room contains not a greed fight. Thank you for the 100-point exploration bonus. Alrighty, Mom's Hard. Doesn't have to be super quick. You know, think about how quickly we beat Mom. You know, we can always use or leverage our Midas Touch if we have to. You never know. Maybe we're a lot slower now, but it's possible our bonus is now conveyed to damage or something, which would be great for our double flies. Yeah, that was good. We had plenty of time. We did get a deal with the devil naturally as well. Oh yeah, we'll take Succubus. That's not even like, that's not a contest. And we'll go to our Hush fight, and hopefully there's a battery charge available on the shop there. Apparently you can use the Joker card here as well, and get a unique item. Well, not like unique because you have to be on the Hush fight to get it, is what I'm referring to there. Would be best not to pick up the hearts. Might need those later. That's a tough one. This one's easy enough. Shears are great, by the way, but we're going to stick with Box of Friends. We will take the stopwatch. We will take this. Probably take the bomb. You know what? I think if we take this bad boy right here, that's probably not going to be too good for us. We absolutely take the battery charge. I think instead of the HP, we go with Attack Fly just because we can double it. Pop our Joker card. Joker card gives us access to the Pact. Possibly risky, but I'm going to go for it. And let's do it up. This is going to be a tough fight, in my opinion. But, you know, having two Succubuses is going to be... Oh, I didn't realize I got hit there. Having two Succubus is going to be sweet. Succubodes? Doesn't matter. I'll suck your bones. Maybe it does matter. Having the stopwatch is going to be really, really valuable as well. Just wish we had, like, Nun's Habit or something. Could have existed somewhere on this run. Unknown to us. Okay, really, like, stop taking damage. Yes, of course, if we find a good opportunity to die and come back as Dark Judas, that's awesome. But if we... if we want to have a competitive score... want to lower our damage penalty or diminish our damage penalty as much as possible. Minimize it is the word I was looking for there. Good. Get that damage bonus from being in the Succubus. Yo, double leech. Get on in there. Are you serious? It's pretty obvious who you should be attacking. Maybe I shouldn't be mad, you know, having double leech hang back means that they can help take out the flies that spawn. I'm imagining kind of a long fight here. You know, no boss rush coming in over the top with Box of Friends charges. See if we can get our Inky Buddies lined up appropriately. Number one concern is us dodging, because we have things that do damage even without us being there to supervise it. Like the succubus like damage aura is like not insignificant. Getting our incubuddies lined up. We're gonna have to move, unfortunately, but for a brief period we were killing it there. You gotta like overshoot it, then pull it back. Oh, look at that leech lifesteal. It's a great name for like a sorceress as well. Leech lifesteal. Alright, that's good. I have taken a lot of damage on this fight. I don't enjoy when that happens. You know, especially with stopwatch, you'd expect that we'd have a pretty good opportunity to never fear, but I'd love the stopwatch against these continuum shots, because basically the continuum shots just will never make it to you as long as you stand almost the full screen away from them. Now this is going real well. We probably want to move down here, just overshoot it a little bit. Keep it up. Also, taking the flies maybe takes us a little closer towards Beelzebub, and, you know, easy to forget, we actually don't have any means of flying yet. This fight has gone a lot smoother than I thought. I think we've kind of hit that escape velocity where pretty much no matter what, we're going to be safe. It's always an encouraging position to be in. It doesn't mean that, you know, I don't have huge incentives to not get hit. I'm just saying, like, we're probably okay to get hit. Although, of course, I would rather not. Good, 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 good. Those ones, maybe we just... I was extremely dumb. Very lucky to not get hit twice. There's no reason for us to get hit, you know, 6 times on this stopwatched Hush fight. A lot of people seem under the impression that the stopwatch makes Hush harder. I don't agree with that. Like, yes, the bullets get, like, closer together, but because of their low speed, I think it's usually easier to make those precision dodges. But your mileage may vary, I guess. I'm not going to say that you're wrong. I just disagree. Good. This is an acceptable Hush fight, I would say. We don't need our HP. Nice point bonus. We're probably in pretty esteemed company right now. If you're hanging on in this run, I'm impressed. And you know, that is, to a sense, in tooting my own horn, I'm impressed with my own play right now. There were a couple of different opportunities where we could have fucked it up enough to die, for sure. Now, we should be careful on this one. I don't want to spend so many keys we can't open stuff on the chest. So this is exactly what I was hoping for. Now we got 2 keys, so we're back up to 5. And then we crack this one. Okay, now we're at 4. I'll still crack the other one, because I have faith in us picking up 1 key on this floor. Alright, gave us Goat Hoof, which I think is not good for us right now. And we got 2 keys for doing it. Okay, so we get the point bonus, the exploration bonus. I'm for it. I think that worked out well. Hey, we found our secret room by accident. That's always a nice situation to be in. We're doing quite a lot of damage, maybe thanks to our aura bonus or something. I'm not sure. Secret room contains a forget-me-now. Yeah, okay, so what you do... It's really shitty for Box of Friends, but it's kind of a Hail Mary for points. So I think we forget-me-now on the next floor. Reason being, we could do it on this floor, but it's not bringing Box of Friends back, right? Like, we're stuck either way. So I think... Oh, I didn't even see you there, Dark Bum. Thank you. I think you get the full exploration bonus on this floor, go down, get the full exploration bonus on the next floor, forget me now, get new items, get the full exploration bonus on that floor, and, you know, that's... We're doing some pretty inside baseball stuff there. You know, we're eking out an extra 2,000, 3,000 points at most, maybe, but we did learn it's more valuable to use Forget Me Now for an exploration bonus than for items, as we saw on that Hush run where Mathis destroyed us, basically due to a tactical decision to use Forget Me Now at the right time. So, let's take an opportunity to learn from that mistake. It will take a little bit of extra time, no question about that. It's going to take us a little while to sort it out, but it's going to hopefully be worth it for the point bonus and not compromise our time enough that it doesn't make sense. But I don't think you pop Forget Me Now right away, because the exploration bonus will stack. But you can't use it to, like, fight boss rush twice and get points for it. The exploration bonus is the end goal. I'm feeling really good about this, actually, because of the fact that we have, you know, Little Chad, and now Dark Bum. HP-wise, also, don't forget Condor Friend below. HP-wise, we should be pretty much fine for the rest of the run. So this is probably where I would consider the run to have seemed, if you know what I mean. Like we've hit that point where, at this point, we've crossed escape velocity, and I think it becomes harder to lose than it is to win. But we can still get an advantage over some other players who might not be as considerate right now, or detail-oriented by trying it on for size here. And this is me really going for the gusto. I think that today we owe it to people to try to put down a killer run. I have taken a little bit more damage than I like, but not so much that I'm like feeling like the run is squandered at all. And we're doing actually really, really nice damage without Box of Friends, which has me feeling amazing about how things will work out for us later on this run. Because this is just, you know, this is just tip of the iceberg. This is us having nerfed ourselves by getting rid of Box of Friends. Imagine after 8 potentially good items on the chest, or potentially shitty items on the chest, but 8 items nonetheless. Long dailies recently, too. Like, these have not been, you know, your average, like, 25-minute Mom's Heart dailies. Or, you know, even just Mom dailies sometimes. Wow. It's not that one, so I'll just hurt myself with that for no reason. That's not an exit. Okay, what are you doing here? That wasn't. It was an exit to the secret room, but we went into a different direction. Okay, so we beat Isaac. Well, we will beat Isaac, is my intention here, at least. That was pretty poor dodging. I tried to pull it out at the last second, but ha 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 ha. Sexual intercourse. Okay. No Box of Friends. Again, I guess we could have carried Box of Friends for the entirety of the floor until now, and that would have been a much smarter idea. Keep in mind, if we die, we also have a failsafe. It's a good position to be in. At some point, if fucking Krampus hadn't extinguished the fires, we would be Dark Judas right now and probably feel a little bit better about the damage that we're doing, even though the damage that we're doing is also, like, still pretty solid, but I hate when Rotten Baby gets up its own butt and can't figure out where its flies should actually go. You should go there. Thank you. All right, I'm excited. This is where shit's gonna get real. Down to the next floor. We'll be up at like 35k or something like that. 36. It's good enough. Crack it, crack it. Ooh, okay, yeah, we'll take an Epic Fetus, no doubt. Capricorn, why not? So now, from a damage standpoint, 100% sorted. Especially, you know, Epic Fetus triple shot. That was a great dodge right there, man. I'm not even gonna, you know, mince words on that one. I'm pretty pleased with myself. We also still have the Incubus shots. Oh, you had one of those? Now the exploration bonus is, like, really easy to justify. Because we're definitely not going to die on our way here. Homing Epic Fetus is a little annoying. Until you hit an enemy, and then it's awesome. So what are we looking for on this floor? Basically secret rooms and to get the maximum number of items possible. And if we can get a large... Ooh, speed up is useful. If we can get a large number of items, then that's awesome, but mostly, you know, we're just here for the exploration. Double 2 of spades. Also really useful. So it's a pretty traditional daily in the sense that, you know, on most dailies, if you make it far enough, you hit this point where, like, they're like, okay, you know what, you've done your part. And the exploration bonus is always worth it, in my opinion, as long as you take... you know, proportionally less damage while exploring than the points you would actually get. So, as for right now, I think we're killing it, of course. Secret rooms should be easy to find, too. If only Epic Fetus also synergized with Incubus. That was bad. To give us 6 bombs every time we use it. Okay, 2 new items. Spider Bite's good. Evil Eye probably does nothing for us right now. Spider Bite effectively does basically 0, because we're going to kill an enemy as soon as we touch them. We don't really need to, you know, hit him over the head with it with a slow as well, but... Keep an eye on our points. We're still at like 36k. I don't think that point total is going to go up too much, but the bonus that we get for finishing the run might be affected by another 1,000 or so. Still trying to suss out a potential secret room here. When enemies get close together, it's just the end of the world for them. Not a secret room. Ah, maybe the other way. I was thinking tunnel visioned. Yep, hit myself. That's gonna happen. I don't feel good about that. We're almost at 37k, which would mark like a 500 point increase, I think. I mean, I apologize about being kind of scientific about it. Not to, you know, glorify what is essentially just basic arithmetic, but I'm being methodical about it would be a good way to put it. But on dailies, I think it's important, you know? A lot of my pride is tied up in these, for better or for worse. And I would like to, you know, commit the best scores here that we can in the few times that we get to be competitive with the game. All right, so there's our boss fight. I really don't want to miss the extra chance. I can't believe we didn't get hit there. At getting the secret room point bonuses. I would feel like we just left some points needlessly on the table there. Really? Come on. No secret rooms here? On Earth? Found our second secret room. We will take Stompy just to... I mean, it's a points down, but we might as well take it. Why? Well, that's a great question. Now you're forcing me to justify my opinion, and I don't appreciate that, quite frankly. Isaac, you know, place your bets now on how long you think it'll take us to kill Isaac. I'm gonna go with, like, 7 barrages of Epic Fetus Triple Shot. Hey, Tomo. What's up, buddy? 2 Spirit Arts there. You want to come in? Welcome. You just cost me about 3 seconds on the daily, so, you know, I'm not going to hold it against you, but thanks a lot, Tomo. If I end up missing somebody by 3 points on the leaderboards, I'm going to call that the little Tomo bubble right there. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I'm just lashing out. Second secret room, right here. Right here. We've already been to our second secret room. We found it. I looked for it. I found it. I'm a dummy. Okay. So, it looks like when we finish this floor, we'll probably have gained about 800 to 1,000 points. And that's factoring in the items that we took. Not factoring in the damage that we took, but also not factoring in the exploration bonus that we got. So, you know, we can just pop this. I don't think we need to wait for Dark Bum to pick it up. Pop it. Ooh, we get Ipecac, Common Cold, Isaac's Jar of Tears, and Infestation. I have no idea how this shit's gonna work. Did we get a... Oh, Lord. Maybe Incubus wasn't the right call. Or not Incubus, sorry. Maybe Ipecac wasn't the right call. Oh, we did get the Beelzebub transformation. Okay. Two of Spades. Two of Spades. That was like a 600-point bonus there. Our flies are real good now, is what I'll say about that. As a result of picking up Ipecac, we're probably gonna amp up our damage penalty a little bit. I think that's fair to say. I'm gonna be trying to, nope, that didn't work. I'm gonna be trying to avoid, taking damage here. Like, trying to avoid shooting enemies that are directly in front of me. What the fuck's up with these guys? You ever see those guys before? I've never seen those guys before, so that was confusing for me. I kind of just want to create flies. At least we found our secret room more easily. I got 99 bombs out of that. Oh, that was extremely stupid of me. Yeah, take this. You got something for me? I don't think we'll need it to live, but I could be mistaken. This one's going a little snaky. Why are some of the shots coming out, like, weird angles? Every time I forget that we have, like, not just Ipecac, but also Epic Fetus as well. Oh, God. Be smart. That was good. Now we immediately have to go back through it. Just go. But not so fast you get hit by these. We did it! Now we gotta go back again! Oh, you know what it is? Homing Tears Ipecac is causing me to get hit when I feel like I'm firing straight. Okay. And then sometimes I'm just forgetting about the fact that we have Epic Fetus. That's not very smart. Probably the first time I've ever navigated those rooms properly. You know, we do have Pyro, so there's also a case to be made for just doing that bad boy right there. That seemed to work out relatively well. No, you don't even understand. I can't deal with the spider. You need to give me not spiders. I thought maybe 2 of Diamonds would do something for us. I was incorrect. Big rooms are going to be like our safe haven for sure. We're killing enemies by accident. Like, I barely even know what I'm doing to handle them at this point. There's flies everywhere. There's all sorts of wicked shenanigans going on. I didn't even do anything on that room, to the best of my knowledge. Okay, Sister Maggie, why not? Laz Rags, I mean, these are mild point decreases, but I'll deal with them. Oh, we did find the second secret room there. Okay, that's a whipworm. Don't think it's worth it for us. Let's just do this big room, and then we've pretty much, you know, done our part here. We'll see where we rank. I don't think I've played the best that I could play, but certainly as compared with some recent dailies where I've, like, just completely, like, done okay, but shit the bed on, like, our damage penalty. I think we've done pretty respectably here relative to my norm. So I think we stand a good chance to be top 250, which is where I like to call it. Like, if I do a daily challenge in like the midday and I feel like I played pretty well, I feel like top 250 is where we end up here. You got something? Oh, this is just a spider, so I think we're free to go. We ended up with 43,162nd, pretty much right in line with where I expected we'd be. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.